Hello guys, it's still Spooky Susan and we're loving it. Today we have real scary videos caught on camera reaction, and this is posted by the best top 10. Yeah, we're hoping it's scary. We're hoping it's scary because every time we try to click on one with a blind react for each other, even our favourite people that we usually don't let us down seem to be laying us down when we click on random videos. So bear with us, and if you think you can see better videos, send them to us. grabyourbrew@gmail.com, just title Reacts.
Please.
And don't forget your creepy stories too, we want them as well.
Let's go twisted minds with us.
Yes, we love a twisted mind, preferably like Clockwork Orange.
This stop tells the story of Chelo, a woman whose life took a frightening turn after a seemingly harmless acquisition. In 2012, Chelo bought a peculiar cult pendant, supposedly related to the enigmatic Aleister Crowley. Coincidentally, around that same time, he was struggling with an addiction. Since then, a series of unexpected, inexplicable events have been his constant shadow. But the most alarming thing happened recently on June 5th, 2025. While Chelo was at home busy washing the dishes, some strange noises alerted her from the hallway. The feeling of unease was so strong that she decided to start recording with her phone. What she captured is frankly chilling.
Okay, I'm so crazy, right? Here we go. Baby's terrified. Hold on.
Pause the video.
I know you're okay, Pasa.
And that woman isn't alone in that apartment.
I know you're okay, Pasa.
There was a male distinctive cough near the beginning.
First, there were some banging sounds. Then the door at the end of the hallway started opening and closing by itself, over and over again. The camera on his phone was distorting and shaking for no apparent reason. But what really put her on alert was her dog's reaction, who ran away terrified and whimpering. Chelo is convinced that something is connected to her, something that follows her everywhere. This clip was recorded late at night in the quiet kitchen of a house. The woman who lives here says that she often feels as if someone or something is watching her. But tonight she managed to capture the terrifying activity with her camera.
Oh please, that shit happens to me all the time. You didn't quite blow it out fully.
She enters the kitchen, puts down a glass, and blows out a candle, when suddenly a cabinet door swings open and slams shut with incredible force, apparently on its own. At first, she seems to ignore it, but a few moments later, while the dishwasher's running, the cabinet opens again. Suddenly, this time even more violently, startled and scared to death, she runs out of the kitchen. What is opening those doors?
You see her doing something in the corner?
Now let's travel back a few days to July 3rd, 2025, and meet Captain Casket, a man with a fascination that we could say is rather peculiar. He has been in this current house for almost a year without any incidents, and he loves collecting strange objects and macabre ones, many of them coming from funeral homes with a clear connection to the deceased. One day, a friend brought him more of these unsettling curiosities, And just a few days later, the atmosphere in his house changed drastically. While filming a video about these strange experiences, something was captured that would chill him to the bone.
He lived in this house for probably close to a year now, and I've never had something happened here. I've never once thought there was any kind of strange things happening or ghosts or anything like that until a couple weeks ago when I was given these like lab grade things like test tubes. And these are like a legit Pyrex brand, like super high quality glassware, right? It came from my birthday party at home. So the other day I was in my room and I started to hear like a clink, and I don't see any movement, but I hear it. And it's like obviously those. So I didn't think too much about it. And then a few days later, I started seeing little shadows. On the south side of my vision, I peek over while watching television and wonder, what's going on here? I mean, like, my sleep has not been as good.
While Captain Casket was talking about the paranormal activity, a dark figure moved behind his door, completely unnoticed by him. Soon after, he heard strange voices echoing through the house.
Has hecho muchas investigaciones de fantasmas.
That looked like a coat hung up in the hallway to me that maybe a
I
draft
thought the
had
same thing.
blown.
I thought
But I
the
have
same
to-
thing.
What you were saying about what a thing to haunt, it kind of reminded me of when you're thinking of unobscure things, the movie Drag Me to Hell,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
the gypsy curses a button, and it finds its way back to her. I watched it the other night.
That's the perfect example. The same one.
He showed that in that corner, there was no space to hang a jacket, nor for a person to stand, surrounded by his macabre objects. A few days later, while painting, he noticed a dark figure upstairs and decided to record it.
Okay. That is peculiar.
Got a pika.
Hello?
A pika from the beaker. Bit of punch.
All right, Dad.
Maybe it was a science experiment that went wrong and opened the veil for a human to touch. I don't know.
Yes.
I can't even explain that one.
Well, the ghost's like, dude, I was not done. Take me
Yeah.
back.
I was so close to
What the
being
fuck?
the nominee. Nobel Prize, that's the word I was looking for. I
Yeah.
have unfinished business, I need the Nobel Prize.
I heard noises where I saw the shadow, and as I approached, the door opened by itself. Captain Casket didn't hesitate. He turned and left immediately. After collecting these objects and experiencing such events, he is
See, I'd be
completely
going over the
convinced
camera,
that
make sure
something
there was no one
is
in there
haunting
playing a trick
his
on
home.
me.
Let's
With
hope
an
to
eye.
hear news soon. This clip was recorded in a quiet house where the owner claims to hear strange music late at night. She says that the unsettling sound of a piano sometimes echoes through the house, even though no one is
Down the
playing.
road.
Tonight she
It
investigates,
must
but
do.
things don't go as expected.
Freak me out.
Fake sparrows there.
Can't run up them fast enough.
No. ankle while you're walking around the set too.
What happened?
Cat was probably walking on the piano.
We hear the faint sound of a piano as she enters the room where she is, but there's no one there. Confused, she
There's a
heads to the
cat.
basement, where the sound now seems to come from. But as she nears the piano, the music abruptly stops. Then,
And Cat doesn't
suddenly
seem
several
startled
objects in the room fall on their own, causing her to flee in
as
terror.
the cat's become acquainted.
Now is the moment. Subscribe and like this video in 5 seconds. If you don't do it, this entity will come tonight. This story moves to a remote place. On July 5th, 2025, a group of friends explored an abandoned silo at night. The silence was suddenly broken by something that left them stunned. A girl's voice asking for help.
Huh?
Stairs so you can see. That's so you can see.
It came from the dark depths of the place. It was a strangely calm voice saying she had lost her friends. The boys, with a hint of suspicion, asked her if she was a skin changer. She simply repeated in the same unchanging voice, "I lost my friends." It wasn't the desperate tone of someone truly trapped. Realizing that something wasn't right, they turned around and ran away from the place. Because of the silo's size and darkness, many think these places shelter imitators or skin changers. What do you think?
Thing is with a place like that, sound carries. And they
Yeah.
couldn't see anything. What if someone genuinely was just lost?
But you
And your
also wouldn't
first
have the
thought
exact
is,
same change, though. I would not be like twice in the same tone. Help, I've lost my friends. I've lost my friends. I'd be like, help
Yeah.
me, I'm lost.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I wouldn't be like, I
More
lost my friends. I'd
interesting
be
if they
like,
just
can you
phoned
help me?
us.
I also don't walk towards things in dark corners because
That's
horror
my job.
movies. Yeah.
But I would survive a horror movie. I would. Got good senses.
She says as she's walking into a dark corner.
I've walked into many a dark corner and I am always fine. Nothing's ever attacked me or come back with me that we know of.
That she knows of.
Although I do strange things in my sleep.
That's what I was about to say. Says the person
Yeah.
that sleepwalks and jumps on beds in her sleep. That's probably why your
Yeah.
body hurts the next day. It's not the fibro, it's the fact that you've had a good workout in your sleep.
Yeah, we have got an episode about the folklore surrounding sleep and sleep demons, haven't we?
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Gonna be our Halloween special.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to that.
Mm.
Can put my own case out there, see see what people's thoughts
So
are.
enjoy.
I'll be the case study.
Hercules. She's our first case study. We are not trained professionals.
No, it's just it'll just be us hyper-caffeinated and hypothesizing.
As usual.
Yeah. Let's see where this goes.
This next video was filmed late at night in a quiet yard. The owners say that they have often felt watched in this place, but this time the camera actually caught something strange.
You could have a string in the shadow part of the corridor. Now if it goes up the wall, I'd say yeah. Just going for look, the string
At first, everything seems very normal. A single chair remains still in the yard, But then, with no one
Not
nearby,
convinced.
the chair starts to slide forward by itself.
I think it's
Because
pulled
there
by a
could be
string.
more
It
than one
feels
string
like
on
something
it.
is sitting in it and pushing it
Pulling from
across
under
the
the door and
floor.
have pulled it like that. Now, if it
The
had gone up
following
the wall
investigation
away from
comes from the
door,
well-known team led
Yeah.
by Alberto Del Arco. They explored a place believed to have
Ghosts out there if you
belonged
want to
to a
show us.
witch.
There's too many
The locals
effects now.
claim
Throw
that
us up on the
strange
wall
rituals
for
used
us.
to be performed here, and that even today, eerie sounds and shadowy figures are reported inside.
Can't you see there's something in the trash can? No, here.
No.
Here I go.
This isn't.
No, the plant isn't. No, but it's around here. It's around here. How curious. Oh man, I swear. I swear, I hope you have that, because I saw over there a small person. I couldn't tell if it was a boy or girl. You can hear when. And no, we're not ready for a push. We're not in any shape for a push. Honestly.
Not in shape for a push. So push us downstairs.
Again, Pero. And louder.
Here, the smell is even stronger.
Okay, what smells bad? What did you see here?
I didn't hear. I heard something from here.
What did he say? Look, we can.
First, as he looks ahead, a dark, shadowy figure becomes clearly visible, and a loud, eerie sound echoes in the background. As he enters the empty classroom, another strange, unsettling noise is heard.
When I'm editing, I'll try and lighten the colour, see if it's that shiny.
Yeah.
Yes, Sal, are we?
Where are they? And how many are there?
Experiences I've had have always been in during the day.
Yeah, mine
you still
happened too, actually. Apart from like that
There he
time
is, go,
we
there
were
he is.
asleep at Hanley Road where something
He's
came
starting
out
to act like
and dogs
cold,
went
Right, yeah?
into
Does
it.
it feel really cold?
Yeah.
Does it feel cold down here? Yeah, does it feel cold?
Yeah, does it
But even
feel
then, it was a
bad?
pretty well lit room because we lived on a main road.
Are you here?
Yeah. We used to sleep with the curtains open, didn't we? Because we used to look at the moon. Because that's when I used to tell you
Yeah,
that the aliens were coming
and we had
back
a
for
street
me.
light right outside the house in our main roads.
Yeah.
Like it's like as if the light is directly out your window. It was very bright in our bedroom when we opened the
It
curtain.
was. It really
So it's not like our eyes were playing trick on us. There was no pareidolia. We saw that shit clear as day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Where is something falling? Does it feel really cold here?
Are you here with us?
A faint but clear whisper in the recorded audio suggests a terrifying nearby presence. When one of the team members asks a question out loud, the REMPOD device suddenly starts going off on its own.
With a little
Cat
box?
ghost.
Where is it coming from?
Listen, listen. Yes, she went crazy. She went crazy.
I'd say it's mildly interesting. I wouldn't say that it was
Oh,
terrifying
do you know what
or
Beta was
chilling.
doing? Why?
I wouldn't even see it smiling.
Is he blinking like that?
She has got me bored already. Leave your mouse off the screen then. Just hit the space bar.
It's gone.
Oh, I heard a growl.
Oh.
If you do it,
Do I?
you faintly hear a
Is it a
whisper
glare
or
on my
low
screen?
growl from the basement
Just go
just
on a bit
before the
closer
door
to this
opens.
again.
One day we're going to be doing this with our screens. It's going to be one of those jump scare things.
I know.
The
I can
man
see someone
claims that
sending
this
us
is
one
the
of them.
second time it has happened to him, months apart, and without any logical explanation. No wind, drafts, or pets, just an empty hallway and something waiting downstairs for him. Tell me, would
Well,
you go downstairs?
I think I'm kind
Nope.
of convinced on this because
Yeah.
there's nothing to pull the door this way that's visible.
Yeah.
There's no shadow of a person the other side of the door to say someone's in the dark to push it.
It's going too
The
slow for them
only,
to push it for us not to see them.
yeah, the only, if we're going try and be logical, would be if there's a draft in the cellar. But I'm assuming this is America and the houses are built differently to here. Like our houses are very old, so there is a draft in my cellar
Yeah.
that will affect
See,
the
if that
doors.
happened when he just asked, would you go down there, Luke? What would your answer be?
Oh, I wouldn't be able to help myself. I'd
See,
have a torch.
I would have locked the door, put a padlock on, and done blessings from behind that door to keep it down there.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I'd take my witch bells down. I'd probably call Dad.
And
That's
Dad, you took care of the spider last week. Now we've got a demon for you to get rid of.
yeah. This is my house. Come fix it. Let's see if there's any more to this one.
This other video was recorded by a woman who claims that very strange things have been happening in her house. She says she often hears footsteps and doors moving by themselves, but this time she recorded it all. What happens next will leave you completely terrified.
Yeah, that could have just been caused by her. Oh, never mind, it's so falling.
We see her working in a room when suddenly the door that was open slams shut. Frightened, she tries to open it, but then several objects in the room suddenly fall, as if someone or something
That could have
had
happened
thrown
from
them.
her,
Completely
forces shaking the
terrified, she
wall,
runs out
especially
of
if
the
it's an
room.
American house.
Yeah. They're not built the same as British homes.
Now let's hear the story of Sarah, a woman who was cleaning an old asylum completely alone while she was doing her chores. Some strange noises broke the silence. At that moment, she took out her phone and started recording.
Again, they're being heard. A lot of noises. See where that noise is coming from?
Sorry, it sounds strange.
Listen, it's like someone is going to scream like they're talking. Nobody. You can hear someone screaming. I think it's from here. Hey, sometimes you can hear the wheelchairs like they're moving, like they're talking. What could it be?
I'm sorry.
What could it be?
Sounds like a B-rated movie, doesn't it?
What is that? It does.
You know, there's somebody from that other side went,
Now look. It can't be. It can't be. Did you hear? No, I did.
Who's
No, I really
talking to?
felt someone touch me.
I heard 3 different voices, so.
Why are they not all running with her?
I have to go. The damn Leon won't open. Thank God, I wanted to hear a lot of noise. I'm going to have to go get my daughter. Open up! It won't open!
I have to go and get my daughter.
What is this? It's just.
Then, in just a matter of
It's not even a
seconds,
B-rated
a food
movie, it's a
cart
C
slid
rated.
across the room by itself while the elevator suddenly stopped responding. But the activity
Or
didn't
it
end there.
just could
A
be
few
not
days
on your
later,
floor.
Sarah woke up at home around 3 a.m. after hearing strange noises. Watch very closely.
Oh, just happened to be around the witchy now.
No way. I don't know if you can hear. The trash can. Hey, the damn trash can.
Do you know what vibes I'm getting?
It
Oh,
opens and shuts on
Fernando,
its
your
own.
mother ate my dog.
Eat
You
my
can hear
dog!
it. What can I do? No way. What the
It'd be hilarious if that was the only real one out of all of these.
hell
It's
is
what
it?
would made the most
I
fun of.
know.
Oh, was that heard? Oh. No way, what is this?
That is not how I
It's the
respond
trash
to a
can
scream
opening
in my
and
house.
closing by itself. No.
And suddenly we can't see anything, so there's nothing verified.
Manches, why the hell is it doing that?
The lid of the
Is this
trash can in his
sensitive?
bathroom started opening by itself.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big display of
So,
activity, but Sarah's family is very worried about her.
I'm
From work
trying
to
to find
home,
that
and
trash
that
can.
this is just the beginning of something
So that
much
was just
worse.
enough to be off
A
screen
real
for
ghost?
somebody to push
Or
it
maybe
and
it's
have enough
not.
time to
I'll
walk
let you
around
judge
without
for
being
yourself.
heard.
This other clip was recorded in a
Because they
kitchen
automatically
where a
shut, don't
young
they?
woman says she's been feeling uneasy lately. She says she often senses someone behind her.
But never.
Tonight, her greatest fear will come true, and it will be recorded.
Yeah, you can tell her head's being yanked. It's definitely not going forward because you can see where it's pulled from the scalp
No.
in the next frame.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if there's anything visible. I'm not seeing anything, but obviously you're the editor. You might see something if you zoom in, but I'm not actually seeing anything that could have pulled it.
No. That was pulled with a
In the clip,
force.
she places a plate on the dining table. Suddenly, someone yanks her hair from behind, pulling her backward.
And
That
making
looked
Her
like
fall to the
genuine
ground.
fall as well.
Yeah.
Strangely, no one can be seen in the room. Yet it seems clear that someone or something grabbed her violently. This is the story of Tara, a woman haunted by the unexplainable her whole life. Since childhood, she saw shadows and heard strange noises at home. Her mother, who also had paranormal experiences as a child, believed her immediately.
See if we can get Tara
It's
on
a
the
true ghost
show.
story. Believe that whatever it is has followed me.
A few years ago, until he moved to a new house in the countryside. After some time in his new home, his pets started behaving strangely, staring at the ceiling and standing still. A few days later, Tara noticed odd scratch marks on the ceiling beneath her attic, and things only got worse from there. I'm
On the phone with my stepdad today, he asked, "Who's with you?" I said, "No one." "Why?" He replied, "Who's that guy talking?" I'm like, "I'm here alone? What do you mean?" He's like, "There's a man talking as loud as you right now." And I was like,
Later, he found scratches on one of the second floor windows. At first, they seemed to come from inside, but they were actually on the outside.
Oh yeah?
I don't know what she's saying, but it seems that it has like 4 letters maybe. I have this on the other side of the window. You can see it, the second side. But I'll show you, these are definitely on the other side of the window because I can clean them and clean them and clean them. 100% on the other side. The only other strange thing to note is that I've been hearing loud noises.
That high up?
Am I screwing myself over? Is it Jackie?
Oh my God, thank God. Thank you.
Someone who actually turns lights on.
That'd be me.
Thank you.
Who was saying thank you?
I don't know.
So confused.
I'm sorry, dude. You just scared the holy shit out of... After seeing the scratches on the window, the door of a closet suddenly opened behind her and more
I
scratching
didn't
sounds were
notice
heard.
that.
Tara is convinced that it's the same entity that has followed her throughout her life. Is Tara being haunted by something evil, or is it all an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Tara, if you
This
see this, we
documented
want to
case
interview
comes
you.
from the popular paranormal investigation group Overnights. The
Thing is with that, there's also a lot of it's gone out of my head, the wording for it. When people say something's followed them the whole lives.
Generational
Um, it-
curses.
no, it's a scientific thing. It's basically almost like psychosomatic, that you create the events with your own mind, your own energy.
Oh, yeah,
Not
kind of
saying
like,
that's
yeah.
it. It just popped into my head.
Yeah, because there was
Not
too
saying
much
that's it, because
stuff
that's
right there for us to
freaky.
see. Yeah, the fact
Yeah,
that she
that
wiped the
was.
cloth on the camera to show that it's on the
Oh, I don't mean
outside.
as in
This
it can
particular video.
happen with your energy,
Yeah, you
because they
could
often say
attract it because you're
poltergeists are linked
assuming.
to children,
Mm.
and things like that.
Well, guys, saw some convincing ones. A couple, two. I mean, a couple ones. Yeah, some of them were just debunked within seconds. Well, guys, next week will be our regular Monday deep dive, and it's going to be haunted objects in person for us. Part 2. This won't be in person part 2, but it'll be part 2 haunted objects. Don't forget to send us your spooky stories and your reaction videos. We also would gladly collaborate too. If you want to collaborate, message us at grabyourbrew@gmail.com. Thank you so much, guys. We hope you have an amazing week.